extra pegs in there and poles. Looking at around 3 kilos. Got the footprint here as well. That weighs 440 grams. So it's a garden camp tonight because we're unfortunately on coronavirus lockdown, and it's the first night of the UK virtual scouting month. So we're going to give it a good go and try and camp most nights. It's called #Camp at Home. A nice taut pitch. I'm putting quite a lot of force into that, and it's pretty stable, pretty sturdy. I think this front section gets quite a lot of strain. When I've used it before, I've used a delta peg in that area, but most of the time it's going to be all right. So since I haven't put the inner up yet, it's worth having a look what it's going to be like as a lightweight option. So it's meant to be a 3 seasons tent, and it's really spacious in there, but I guess there is a fair gap at the bottom. But if you were here in the summer and you were in a midge free zone, that would be a pretty happy space really. But now we should get the inner tent up and switch back to the GoPro. Oh, I haven't done these guys yet. I've got those guys out, but I haven't done those guys. So what I've just done, just to try, is put an extra long, extra Dyneema guy on this side, because obviously this side panel is the vulnerable area. So that seems to have increased the resistance there a fair bit, just compared to the other side. I know a fair bit is not very scientific, but it definitely feels better. So I always carry spare guys anyway, so I think when I've got a situation where often you don't get the wind perfectly end on, I'll put an extra guy just kind of on the quarter beam. Just noticed an absolutely lovely night. Beautiful clouds up. Okay, let's go and have a look inside. So the porch, and I've decided to have a boycott on the word vestibule. We're from the UK. Why do we have to use the word vestibule? It's a flipping porch. Yeah, it's a fair size. I find it's absolutely okay for cooking, boots. You've got a very slightly overhanging porch there on the awning. Now, people that have seen my other videos know that I like a bit of bad weather. I think that makes camping and being in the mountains fun. So the only kind of thing I don't like here is this mesh at the top that you can't close. So the door's just one piece, which is absolutely fine, but you can see the mesh at the other end there. You can't seal it off. Now you could argue that's a good thing, you're always going to have a bit of ventilation, but I would prefer to be able to adjust that myself with a full mesh door. But hey, it's just a small thing. So we've got a pocket here, and obviously a pocket in each corner. Voorgezicht mag breken gegen vuur. No, I don't cook in the tent, ever, honestly. Got a line up there. No facility to put all the lines up, but you've got one in the middle there. It's all fine and dandy. It's a lovely big space, and the quality is beautiful. I love it. I love a silky tent, I do. And this one's kind of like just gorgeous materials. So, why is this a 3-season tent? So I think it's a lighter silk nylon than some of the other Vaude tents. The poles are certainly up to the job. The poles are the same class as their other tents. I think it's just a lighter material. You've probably got a little bit more of a gap at the bottom of the tent, and you've got this kind of like part mesh door, but the wind strength will be the same as the other one. So somebody from Vaude, if they're listening, can correct me if I'm wrong. I think I've got that a bit lopsided there. Yeah, so my son, who's a cub, is supposed to be camping with me tonight, so I think he's watching telly in the house, so I'm going to have to go and drag him out here and get him involved in this. I don't know who the cub is, him or me. How much space is in here? So this is my beast of a Cedar Summit Comfort Plus, and there's still space at the end, and there's space through the middle, and this is a good old-fashioned, probably 15 years old Thermarest Neo Air, and there's space either side, space for the dog. I think it's a 220 long and 130 wide. And don't forget, we've got a porch. To the guidelines. Both ends. Nice touch with the doors is the clip on the door retention at the bottom. So if you're worried about the middle of the night and there's a lot of tension, you can click that there. And of course, you've got the venting option there, so you could get absolutely loads of air flowing through there, and that keep the rain off as well. So we'll go something like that tonight. We'll give it a go. Okay, Joel tonight is in a mountain equipment, what is it, classic Dragon.
I'll read it. A mountain classic Dragon TSD STD class.
Right. I think it's a 500 fill that way. That one. And I'm in the Van Gogh Vulcan -7. Great. Sort mine out too, little Joel. Sort mine out too. You're doing a good job. The nice thing about garden camping is you can have all your lovely comfy stuff. Lots of pillows and teddies. Who's in there? Lovely morning. It's been pretty windy. Got a real movement from the tent. Not surprising really. So I'm not going to take it down yet. We're going to have another night or two and maybe switch tents. Come on then. Okay, say bye, Joel.
Bye.